Welcome to Vegan Finds, where we're going to turn this into this caramelized caramelized onion mashed potatoes. Let's try that again. To this caramelized onion mashed potatoes. So stick around and we'll show you how to make it. Okay, so we're still in German Oktoberfest week, and we are going to be making a side dish that's going to go along with some schnitzel, and this is going to be not German potato salad. We already did that. Pay attention, folks. This is going to be caramelized onion mashed potatoes. So the first thing we're going to have to do is peel and slice up the onions, and I'm going to do that right now. So if you don't know how to peel a onion, I'm going to show you quickly how I do it before it escapes off the board. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your knife and you're going to cut down not all the way through. So there's a piece in the back end there. And what you're going to do is you're just going to peel it like so. Then you're going to do the same thing on the other side in the opposite direction. And it's okay if you mess this up. And watch. This is how easy it is. It's one of those tips that you wish you knew a lot sooner. But basically, that's it. You can see, how long did it take me to peel that onion? Not very long. So, we're going to slice this up, and what I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to slice this as thin as possible, because we kind of want those onions to melt into the potatoes and just give it that really sweet, delicious flavor. That way. So, and you can see how thin this is. It's really, really thin. So and that's what you want. The thinner, the better. It'll help in the caramelization process, and of course, it helps to have a really sharp knife when you're doing this. Sharper is better. This one actually probably needs to be honed a little bit, but you know, that's neither here nor there. I'm just going to go this way. It's alright. Again, the effect is the same. Just going in a different direction makes it a little bit easier to handle so you don't lose a finger, which I have attempted to do many times. So I'm going to slice up these two onions. Those are going to be the base of our thing. And if you can't get this piece fully sliced, don't worry about it. You just keep turning it, and eventually you'll get it all sliced up. Of course, you learn these tips as you go along, or you watch other chefs cook on how to do it. I actually picked this tip up from watching the Chef Show with Jon Favreau and I hate to say it, I can't remember the chef's name, which is really annoying. Don't worry, I'm gonna let you know who it is. But it's a really great show. If you have a chance to watch it, it's you know. John likes to pretend like he doesn't know what he's doing, but he definitely knows what he's doing in the kitchen. I wish they'd cook some more, some vegan stuff, but maybe they'll give me a call and say, "Hey, can you do some stuff from us?" And I will jump on that ASAP. So I'm going to keep going, and then I'll show you how to cook these down to caramelize. Okay, so the onions are cooked. I'm just going to throw them into the pan. And you want to cook these low and slow. You could throw in a little bit of sugar if you have to. I'm not doing that. I'm just going to let these just basically cook down, stirring every couple of minutes, probably every 10 to 15 minutes until they're basically browned and caramelized. So while these are going to cook down, I'm going to take a moment to get the water into the pot for the potatoes. Since this is going to take a while, there's no rush in doing that right at the moment. And just for clarification purposes, the chef on the show, the chef show with John Favreau, is Roy Choi. I don't know why I couldn't remember his name. I knew his name was Roy, I just could not remember his last name. Really super, knowledgeable, and often gives you like little tips and tricks. If you pay attention to the show, you definitely can pick up a lot of great technique watching the two guys cook together. And that's basically it. That's my commercial for Netflix, and I'm gonna be back once this is done. I'll show you what it looks like after 15 minutes and then probably half an hour. Probably won't take much longer than that. Okay, so as the onions are cooking, I'm going to prep the potatoes. Obviously you're going to peel them, then you're going to cut them up into probably fairly even sized chunks. I'm actually going to cut this again. I'm using russet potatoes, not my favorite potato to make mashed potatoes with. I prefer Yukon Gold, but I got to use them for another recipe. So I got some russets hanging around. They're not doing anything. Might as well cook them. So there we go. Now when you put these into the pot, you want the pot to start with cold water. Throw the potatoes in. Add a good amount of salt. That's going to be your seasoning for the potatoes, aside from the onions. And the potatoes will absorb the salt, so you don't have to worry. I don't think you can over salt it. I mean, you can, but it should be salted like you were salting pasta water. That's how I do it. So I'm going to take care of this. I'm not going to show you how to boil the water. I think you guys can understand how to do that. So I'll be back and show you how to put the mashed potatoes together once everything is done cooking. Okay, so you can see the onions have just started to get some color. It's just been 15 minutes, and probably in another 15 these will be ready. The potatoes I've just put on, so probably by the time these are done, the potatoes will be done, and we can be off to the races. Our potatoes are done. I'm just going to mash them with the back of a spoon here. I've added about 2 tablespoons of vegan butter. I might add more, depends on how much. Now if you want, you could add some vegan creamer to this, some vegan half and half.
Vegan.
I thought it might.
That's coconut too.
Is it?
Yeah. Because it's keto.
That doesn't mean anything. It's almond milk.
Oh, okay.
And coconut cream. I don't know. Anyway, this is fine the way it is. So I'm going to add a little more butter to this. I like my mashed potatoes with just a little bit of texture to them. And then, as you can see, they mash up pretty easily. Not really taking much effort. If I could find my potato masher, that would have been awesome. But as you can see, back of a metal spoon works just fine. So let me just throw in some more butter. Got my dog, he's waiting for me to fling some of this over the edge. He's literally on my feet, pushing me. He's trying to get me to fall over. Alright, so we got this. Now let's add some of our caramelized onion. Okay, so we got our caramelized onion in here. So now I'm just going to kind of give it a good old mixeroo. bash down any particularly hard pieces. Ugh. It's one piece. All right. Now we just taste it. Oh my God. That's insanely good. That is really, really freaking good. Can't wait to eat it. Well, I did. So let me just make this a little bit prettier. So when I get to this, everybody will know that we do these things backwards, don't we? We make it and then we do to this. So I'm going to dollop this off with the last of our caramelized onions. Now I'm going to eat these because they're damn good. So there you have it. The caramelized onion mashed potatoes, super fast, super easy. Takes half an hour. Half an hour. Add an extra 10 minutes for the cutting of the onions and the peeling of the potatoes. And that's basically it. You got a great healthy side. Very little added fat to this. So if you like these recipes, please click subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment, give us a thumbs up, follow us on TikTok, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Facebook, and follow us on Instagram. Thank you, enjoy, and be safe.